Good morning, YNGers. My name is Devin Hampton.
And I'm Julie Delacerda, coming to you from Bob 2 with today's news.
The race for the 63rd Youth Governor is getting pretty heated out there with the new political party system. We have Nikki, Eden, and Jennifer on scene right now with more information.
This is KYNG TV. I'm Jennifer Mauser.
And I'm Nikki Wood.
And I'm Eden O'Hine, and we're bringing you the inside scoop on the first year of the political party program.
We're here to get the lowdown from all the political leaders about what their parties stand for.
And we also have the inside story about the current gubernatorial race.
This year, the 62nd Model Legislature and Court introduces a new political party program. This year's political parties include the Toga, Leaf, Golden, and Lorax parties. The goal of each party is to recruit delegates and endorse winning candidates. Each party has its own unique platform.
Well, our party is based on the Roman Republic. So we believe in a small, efficient government, a representative democracy, no traces of direct democracy, but we also believe in full social liberty. So we assert that if you're doing something that's not infringing on other people's welfare, you should be allowed to do that by law.
Well, obviously, we're pro-environmental practices. We think that the solution to the economy is to invest in environmental new energy sources and industries that are going to help California be really strong.
Well, we have a lot to do with waste reduction, namely plastic waste and water waste. Because right now, there's a lot of water being wasted by farmers because they don't have efficient water technology. Like, most of them use sprinklers. We want to subsidize farmers to switch to drip irrigation. So it will waste less water, and less water is evaporated, so less water needs to be pumped from Northern California down here, and less energy is used, so that means less money too.
Our platform is an economic revival of California through tax incentives to bring large companies back to California, giving more jobs to the Californians, through tax breaks to help small companies start up to maintain a ratio of small and large companies, and through making an open-door government by giving a website with webcam services to provide insight into what the government does on a daily basis.
When political parties meet, they work to produce publicity for their respective candidates. Candidates may either run under a political party or remain unaffiliated.
I'd like to see delegates that are out there identifying with candidates on a different level, as well as their party or their friends and the people that they met. I'd like them to start thinking about different sorts of divides that break up our existing political structure, as well as the way we think about all sorts of ideals and values. There's different party systems, and if you can affiliate with one of these party systems, then you might make a different decision about who you hang out with, or who you choose to meet, or what you choose to do, or how you choose to vote. So those things would also be interesting.
In this year's race, only 4 governor candidates chose to be endorsed, and each under a different party. This ensured them a spot in the top 5. Essentially, the remaining candidates are vying for the 5th unaffiliated spot.
What's been especially tough this year is that the governor candidates each chose one political party instead of multiple governor candidates going to a single political party and then us narrowing it down. So now we are stuck. We each have our own governor candidate, and then there are 4 people running unaffiliated, and they will be narrowed down. So it's kind of going into the same system as last year, which isn't what we were trying to do at all. We wanted to have people be able to narrow it down within their parties and be able to pick who would represent them best, instead of having the same type of election as last year. It's still a lot of fun. We're doing a lot of hard work. I mean, I like to describe it as this is like SAC at Bob 1 and Bob 2. I mean, we are working around the clock doing as much as we possibly can for these kids running for office. And it's been a blast. It's been an absolute blast, and I love it. And I'd highly recommend it to anybody else.
Thank you.
Reporting from the political party headquarters, I'm Eden O'Hine.
And I'm Nikki Wood.
And I'm Jennifer Mauser. Back to you in the studio.
It sounds like the new system is a hit.
Yes, it'll be pretty interesting to see how that unfolds. Julie, I have an important question to ask you. Do you fold or crumple your toilet paper?
Excuse me?
We have Brianna from the El Dorado delegation here in the studio with more information on that.
Hey Devin, how are you?
I'm great. Quick question for you. What made you come up with this silly question to ask all of YNG?
Well, I'm part of print media, and I needed to do something for the entertainment section. I decided to come up with a really awkward poll.
Has it been awkward asking all of YNG this question?
At first, most definitely, but once I got to talk to more and more people, it became a lot more interesting. But I'm sure that they still thought it was a little weird. Speaking of which, do you fold or crumple?
Speaking of unfolding, you Y&Gers best be ready to unfold your raincoats and rain jackets.
I hear it's gonna be a big wet one out there. Here's Sarah on air with the weather.
It's cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Just kidding. I'm Sarah Haddam and I'm here with the weather. It's 54 degrees today with a low of 46 degrees and 86% humidity.
Well, it's a 70% chance it's already waning out there. And, yes.
Good call, Devin. In other news, last night's social event continued on from Bob 1. Here's Geet with more information on California Idol.